Rockstar has a pretty big problem on their hands right now, and we're going to be breaking everything down that you need to know in this video, because if you've been playing Red Dead Online since day one, or you're just an extremely high level player, this may be affecting you. It does not appear that there is an exact threshold on how this issue comes about, but accounts over level 600 plus, maybe even a little bit below as well, are unable to play Red Dead Online anymore, and it's Rockstar's fault. This video is a little bit different than the usual tips and tricks, news, and leaks that we all usually discuss here on the channel, but hopefully you can learn something or just stay more informed on the current events of this game regardless. So if you enjoyed this video at any point, or if you just find it helpful, let me know by dropping a like on it, and if you want to stay up to date with everything Red Dead Redemption 2 and Red Dead Online, consider hitting that subscribe button with your notifications turned on. So what is going on? Why can't these high-level players play Red Dead Online? Well, according to xBlueroze, a level 870 PS4 player, it's because her file save is no longer supported by Rockstar. And for those of you who may be unaware, xBlueroze is definitely, to my knowledge at least, Red Dead Online's biggest money grinder. She's grinded over $1 million earlier this year and celebrated that milestone early on, and was just at over $1.2 million in cash and 4,160 gold bars before this issue ruined her account. Now, all the time spent playing this game and her account cannot be used at the current moment, and of course, no official statement from Rockstar support, no support articles publicly admitting that this is an issue. They're trying to keep it on the down low, so hopefully this video can shine some light on what's going on, and if you're affected by similar issues, please share your stories in the comments. xBlueroze and many other high-level players are having this issue, but who knows who else actually is until someone talks about it. So, she was kind enough to allow me to share her direct message from Twitch about what's going on when I reached out to her to get some extra information. Twitch DMs are stuck in like a little tiny box in the bottom right-hand corner of your screen, so I'll just copy and paste the entire message on screen for you so you can actually read what the message says. She says the following: "Hello, thank you for reaching out. I truly appreciate you using your platform to bring more awareness to this issue, since Rockstar obviously does not seem to care, nor is doing anything about it. I don't know the full story about Blurvy's account, but I will tell you what happened with mine. Ever since the Naturalist update, I've been having problems. A story mission I completed a year ago has appeared on my map and does not disappear. Every time I try to complete it, I get disconnected and put back to the main menu. My Moonshine story missions are all locked for me ever since the update. Last week I logged in and they took away my bounty license, though I still have the license in my satchel. My rank is still 20, and I see all 3 dailies for it. Then, this Tuesday's update, I was not able to speak to Harriet. Every time I would complete the cutscene, it would instantly disconnect me and put me back into the main menu. I let it go and thought it would be fixed the next day, but yesterday, I was not able to get online, and every time I tried, it would give me the error code 0x99. I contacted Rockstar support about this yesterday, and they said it was a connectivity problem, even though I have 2 other accounts on the same PlayStation, and they both logged in perfectly fine. They had me change my DNS settings, go to a hotspot, and try and change my NAT type to type 1 or open, but none of it worked. They just had me going around in circles until in the end admitted that there have been reports of this happening and they will email me once they have a solution. Right now, I'm just waiting. The only positive is that when I log into my social club, I still see my rank, my money, and all of my items. I'm hoping I have not lost everything." So that's a lot to take in right there, Hazard Gang, and it's awful to know that there are players out there right now who are seemingly locked out of their Red Dead Online accounts. Since the Naturalist update released, it's clear something started to go wrong. All of us Red Dead Online players are no stranger to bugs and glitches, and that's for sure. Moonshiners was a DLC update for this game that was a total disaster in terms of the glitches and issues it brought into the game, and we've talked about that ad nauseum. The Naturalist update was still buggy, but to Rockstar's credit, the teams responsible did fix the animal spawn issues and the dynamic event and random encounter issues that we were most vocal about getting fixed. And now it's about a month and a half since the Naturalist update released, and we're still looking for fixes for the original Naturalist issues. But with that being said, since the Naturalist update released, we've received a title update which actually just broke the game entirely a few weeks ago, as you all know. Rockstar then reverted that patch back to the original Naturalist update and just recently issued a new hotfix for some other smaller Naturalist update issues that Rockstar wanted to tackle in the meantime. Needless to say, there's been a lot of back and forth with patch reverts, and now whatever back-end changes Rockstar may be working on to Red Dead Online that is creating the networking environment that's facilitating these low player population lobbies. And that's been a thing for about 2.5 weeks now. Monday last week, apparently it was quote-unquote fixed for a day before we went back to low pop lobbies on Tuesday. It's just overall not a good look for this game at all. There's no excuse for Rockstar to implement 1,000 levels in this game that a player can reach and allow players to purchase all different types of content, put in years of their hard work, thousands of gameplay hours, and a whole lot more that's to it, but all for it just to be corrupt and greeted by Rockstar support jerking you around in circles, only to admit at the end that something is actually wrong. They don't have any info to share on it currently, but hold tight because they're working on it like they say of everything else. Talk about an absolute joke of customer service. To my knowledge currently, this is only happening to extremely high-level players. They've been playing the game since it released back at the end of November of 2018, and now they're all unable to even log into Red Dead Online. And if their player saves are no longer supported, how strange is it that their social club page still shows their current in-game stats? That's a good thing at least, because at least we know it's not permanently lost, because that would be terrible, but I also don't have much confidence in Rockstar ever really addressing whatever issue is causing this, because at the end of the day, it appears to be a problem for a very select few group of players, and if this was as widespread as an entire platform or something like that, I bet we would have seen Rockstar support officially address this problem. But for now, the most helpful thing we can do, Hazard Gang, is share this video, submit Rockstar support tickets inquiring about these problems, what you can do to keep your account safe, and hopefully Rockstar actually does end up figuring out the cause of this problem and fixing it in a timely manner. Now again, XBlueroze was kind enough to share what's going on with her in regards to these problems, so thank you again for that. In the meantime, until this all gets sorted, she's live streaming on a fresh account on Twitch. If you guys want to go check it out, the link is down below. This is certainly different than the usual video here we've done on the channel, but as an avid Red Dead Online player myself, it doesn't sit right with me knowing that there's problems players are having, and of course, on the Rockstar side, little is being done about it as usual. And I don't think people besides the outsourced support reps really know about this issue in game. So I just wanted to bring attention to this issue, and maybe others can see it may not be just them encountering this problem with their Red Dead Online account as well. Hopefully you all enjoyed the video, and if you did, hopefully I earned your like on it. And of course, if you are new to the channel, consider hitting that subscribe button to stay up to date with all things Red Dead Online, Red Dead Redemption 2, and even Rockstar games as a whole. We'll be sure to keep you guys up to date with updates, news, information, tips, tricks, and even leaks, and we'll keep you guys updated here on the channel daily, so make sure you hit that subscribe button. If you guys also want to follow me over on Twitch, Twitter, and Instagram, those are the best places to get connected with me outside of YouTube. I practically live on all three of those websites, and you can feel free to strike up a conversation or even ask me a question. Whatever it may be though, you can follow me at HazardOusHDTV, and all of my social media links, including my Discord, can be found in the description down below. With that said, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all have a fantastic day, and I will see you guys in the next Red Dead Online video. Adios, amigos.